If you're seeing this video, know that it is meant for you. I'm not going to put any trending audios, hashtags, yada yada. You get the gist. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt. I'm a psychic medium and I'm here to deliver you a message today. So recently, for a while now, I've been tapping into multiple different collective energies. This does feel like a no contact separation sort of situation, or just a very limited contact. I am also hearing liminal. J name is definitely popping up. Jimmy, Joseph, Jeremiah. I'm getting like Jeesh as well, or G. Something of that nature, and an A name, but I don't want to get caught up on the synchronicities. Essentially, I do feel like this is something that's been in and out, a little hot and cold. In your 3D reality, it does feel like you're actually trying to release this. It doesn't feel like you are hanging on to this super tightly. Like, I don't think you're choking the outcome. Maybe at one point you were, or there was sort of this feeling of like, it's this one or no one. And I do think that there is still a hint of that. Like, there's something very familiar about this person. They do feel like home. I don't know if there's something about a rainy day is popping up as well. Or like a sunroom. Yeah, I am seeing you guys kind of, sort of cozied up together on the couch, or maybe that was like the last time you saw them, and a fire extinguisher? I don't know. I hope there wasn't a fire or anything like that around you, but it does feel like this person has kind of put you on hold a little bit. And I am like frustrated for you, because I feel like that obviously is not the course that you thought that this was going to take. And ultimately, I do feel like you are pretty aware of the fact that this is going to come around, but sometimes your logical mind, or your, I actually do feel like it is previous experiences in love. It does feel like those are sort of clouding your judgment a little bit. So like, your intuition and your gut tells you like, this isn't over. But then on the other hand, you're like, but this happened in the past and I don't want to wait around for something that's not going to happen. If they wanted to, they would, or like, and that's listen, I want to say it's good to check yourself, and it's definitely a good position to be in, to be self-aware, or just aware of what is happening in your reality. But there is this sort of tether to this person and this connection that you can't just toss away. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like no matter how hard you try, and like I said earlier, there is sort of this detachment, or you kind of trying to detach from this. I'm also seeing like a safari, or like there's a certain type of tree that's like native to, I believe, Africa, but I don't know what the tree is. Yeah, weird. But Lion King could also be significant, because I feel like there is a scene in Lion King where this tree is like very obvious. I don't know, I have to go back and look at it myself. But anyway, pizza or tacos. You could have eaten those recently, or maybe you're currently eating a slice of pizza or some tacos. If you are, like, comment down below, because that's a crazy poll. But yeah, I do think that just now is not the time for this. And it is unfortunate, because I would like to get on here and be like, yes, this person's going to rush in and yada, yada. And I do actually feel at some point the energies are going to shift, where you were the giver, or you were sort of leading this with your energy. And by the way, I actually think it was opposite, like in the beginning. I think that they were sort of taking control of the situation. And that's ultimately, I think, why you've become, I don't know what the word is, but like wrapped up in this a little bit, because they were showing up and then they stopped showing up and you were like, what happened? And sorry, it is so noisy outside, but I need to keep the windows open because it's also very, very hot. Oh, and as I said that, I got a little breeze. Thank you, Spirit. But yeah, it does feel like this is sort of, like I said, a back and forth situation. And I do feel that, the timing is not right now, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be right. You could be seeing 555 or 44, a lot. August is popping up into my head as well. I'm 4 plus 4 is 8, which is August is the 8th month. So they could be a Leo or a Virgo, or something could happen in August, but I wouldn't hold on to that too much. I don't like to give, certain timing indicators, because timing in our world, like the 3D reality and the spirit world, is just so different. So like and honestly, I kind of hate when I see readers do that, because it's like, I don't know. I can't explain it. Sometimes I don't know, it is tricky, because sometimes you'll literally hear like 6 months, and then you're like, okay, well, 6 months, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like for the most part, you can't really pinpoint that exactly. So just trust your gut, trust your intuition. If you feel like this person is coming back, I do believe that they are coming back. I do think that a red car is significant as well. And I think there's something about their friends or the people around them. I don't want to say that they're influencing this connection, but maybe they're just very wrapped up in their reality right now, and it needs to be that way. And also, I do think that this is important for you as well, because I feel like right now there are certain things you need to accomplish, and I feel like you give your all when it comes to love and relationships, and right now you're supposed to give your all to yourself and what you have going on. So I do think that there is sort of this energy that, you know, is, I don't want to say stagnant, because it's not stagnant, but like it's on hold. But it's supposed to be on hold. So I wouldn't think too much about it. Just keep doing what you're doing. And yeah. I also don't know if there's like a cat of significance. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Guys, please beware of scammers as well. They're literally everywhere. I will never DM you first. My only accounts are Mad Spiritual 44 on TikTok and Mad Spiritual 444 on Instagram. The only way to book a reading with me is through the link in my bio. And there was something else I was going to say as well. Oh, Calendly. That's the only way to book a reading with me is through Calendly. Like, I want you guys to know that, because if somebody is impersonating me and reaching out to you like that and they're trying to get you to book a reading, that's not me, obviously. I'm really excited to announce that I'm working on a little something for you guys. It's going to be sort of a manifestation journal of sorts. It is going to be very freeing in the way that you're able to express yourself. I don't really love journals with prompts built into them. It's just not really my style, but I do think that some people enjoy having like a guided sort of, I don't know, work through when it comes to this stuff. So I am going to be creating a blank journal that comes with a guided manifestation PDF, where I kind of just talk about what I've learned, and, you know, it's going to have prompts and everything like that. I'm really excited, and I'm going to tell you more about it. But if you're interested, please let me know in the comments. The amount of things that I have manifested into my life is just so absolutely insane. And I feel like I've kind of hacked the system a little bit, and I feel like it's just necessary for me to share this information with you. Obviously, you can do this on your own. You do not need my journal. You do not need my guided PDF whatsoever. I do just want to say that, because as much as I am excited about this is not something that you need. You know, and I do think I feel a little funny saying that, because obviously, like, you know, like, I'm trying to share something with you guys, but I do think it's important to acknowledge like the powers within you, and you don't need anyone else. You don't need me. You don't need anyone else's help. But if you want it and you want that sort of guide, then I think it will be perfect for you. So I'm really excited, and I will let you guys know more when I have more information for you. All right, I'm going to leave this there. Rock and roll, my spiritual gangsters. I love you guys so much. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated for you, and I will talk to you soon. Mwah.